Okay, data structures is classified into two types: linear data structure and non-linear structure. In linear data structure, we comes under stack, queues, and linked list. But in non-linear data structure, we move for stack. We move for the trees and graphs. Okay. So what is linear data structure? So linear means the data is stored in linear order. Okay. You already studied about stack and queues. The data is stored in linear order only. So data stored in linear, we call it as a non-linear linear data stored in linear, we call it as a linear data structure. Example: stack, queues, and linked list. In that we are using array and we store the elements in linear order. So what is a non-linear data structure means? Here non-linear data will be not arranged in linear order. So here trees and graphs are used. So trees and graphs are widely used for non-linear data structures. Okay, tree and graph structures represent the hierarchical relation between the individual data elements. So see the below diagram. So see the diagram here. So this figure here represents figure one represents the tree, and this is also a this is not a tree because see here tree in tree it contains a tree is a non-linear data structure, but it cannot contains any cycle. So see here in this A, B, C, D are in cyclic form. So it is not a tree; it is a graph. So here tree is nothing but okay. So the pictorial reference here, this is the tree representation. The tree may contains three nodes or four nodes, but the tree does not contain any cyclics or any directions in the tree. Okay, any cyclics or any directions in the tree. Okay, so tree contains zero or more nodes. We call it as a tree. So in linked list, we are representing the tree by using the array or linked list representation. You can construct the tree. So here tree is a nonlinear data structure which organizes data in hierarchical structure. So the hierarchical structure is shown here. This is the hierarchical structure. So a tree is a finite set of one or more nodes. So a tree is a finite set of one or more nodes. Okay. See here, there is a special designated node called root node. So here root node is nothing but the starting node of the tree. We call it as a root node. Okay. The starting node of the tree we call it as a root node. Okay, see here, see the diagram here. Here A is the root node, and we have subtrees are there, and A and what are the subtrees here? For A, B and C part we call it as a subtree. For A, B and C we call it as a subtree. Okay. Clear, students? So see here, for A, B and C are the subtrees. So a tree is a real collection of nodes. I already told you. So one of the nodes known as the root, that is the A is the root node. That is the top of the hierarchy. The top of the tree, we call it as a root node. So okay, the top of the tree we call it as a root node. Okay, so each node have at most one link coming into it. Okay, so the node where the link originates is called as parent node. See here, in parent node, C is here A is the root node and B and C are the childs of the A. Okay, B and C are the childs of A. And see here in this diagram, D and F are the childs of B. So B act as a here parent, and G and H also here. G and H also is the parent of C. So G and H is the childs of C. So C is the parent of G and H. Okay, clear, students? So here in this diagrams here I and J are child, I and J parent is G. In this K is child, so G is parent of K. Okay. So next, introduction to tree terminology. So every individual element is called as a node. Here A is one node, B is another node, D is another node, E. So all we call it as a node. Okay. So in any tree with n nodes, there will be maximum of n minus 1 edges. So if you have n nodes, then what are the edges are there? N minus 1 edges are there. So see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 nodes are there. Then how many edges we required is 10 edges required. Just count the here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, so what is node here? So node is a node contains the actual data which is to be stored in the tree. The data which is to be stored in the tree we stored in the node. So nothing but node stores the information which is to be stored in the computer is stored in the node. Okay. So just so total 11 nodes are there. Node is nothing but the inside the circuit we call it as node, and edges are the connection between the nodes we call it as edges. So here overall 11 nodes are there and 10 edges are there. So in tree every element is called as a node. In a tree every element is called as a node. Okay. Tree. Okay, see, tree is the rotting node of the tree and leaves are the childs of that node. Okay, then there are branches are there. I already told you edges is nothing but our branches and nodes are our information. Okay, see here some tree terminologies here. What is the root node in this example? So root is A here. What is siblings are the okay. Wait, students. Share screen and in that PPT. Okay, so here root is the starting node of the tree. In this example, root is A. What are the siblings are there? Sibling nothing but the two children have the more than two children have the same parent. We call it as the siblings. So so E and F are siblings of B because B is parent and EF are childs to B. So both are siblings of E and F are siblings. Okay, because they both have same parent. Because they both have same parent. Okay, so and here C and D, B, C, D are siblings because these three have the same parent A. So we call it as B, C, D are siblings of A. Nothing but a blood relation, same parent. Okay. Then internal nodes. So internal nodes means here we are considering the root node also internal node. So internal node is nothing but the node which has the node which has the it contains some children's. We call it as a internal node. See here A has three children B, C, D. Okay, so A is internal node. So B has two children C and F. So B is internal node, and C has two children. So C is internal node. So D is not internal because it does not contain any children here. Okay. So D does not contain any children here. So what are the external nodes? So internal nodes are parent nodes are same. Parent node, just remember the parent node or internal node. So those who have the childs, we call it as a those whose nodes contain the child, then we call it as a parent node. So here parent nodes are internal nodes are same, and external nodes are the leaf nodes, the node that does not contain any child, we call it as a leaf node, or the last nodes in the tree, we call it as a leaf nodes. The last node means the node does not contain any childs. Okay, so in this diagram, E is the child, E is the external node, external node or leaf node, or okay, we call it as external node or leaf node. Okay, external node or leaf node. So here leaf nodes are external nodes are E, I, J, K because they does not contain any other edges. So these nodes we call as leaf nodes. So here E, the green color we represented, we call it as a external nodes or leaf nodes, and the yellow color we representing as a parent node or internal nodes. Okay, C here GHR we call it we call them as a siblings. Okay, So what are ancestors here? So ancestors means parents, grandparents. So I ancestor is F and F ancestor is B and B ancestor is A. Okay, clear? Okay, clear students? So uh, so ancestors are nothing but the parents. So here E ancestor is B and B ancestor is A. Okay. Okay, clear students? You have any doubt? If any doubt, please write a message in chat box. Any queries? Clear students? So next you see the descendant here. What are descendant here? So see here in this. So here in this, what is ancestor means A and B are ancestors of E. Or A is the ancestors of BEF. IJK. A is the ancestor of BEF IJK. Okay, clear. And B is the ancestor of EF. B is the ancestor of EF IJK. Okay, so B is the ancestor of EF IJK. Clear students? And here in this C is the ancestor of GNH and A is the ancestor of BEF IJK CDGH. Okay, next we move to the descendant. So the nodes in the path below the parent are called as descendant. So below the parent we call it as a descendant. So from root node A, here the remaining part we call it as a descendant. Except the root node remaining are we called as descendant. Okay. So here all the nodes from root node below we call are descendants. Then in descendants we have two types are there, left descendant, right descendant. So left descendant, the root node down from the left side we call it a left descendant, and the root node down from the right we call it as a right descendant. So here from root node A left means all the nodes from A on the left. Okay, that is BEF IJK are the left descendants of A, and CDGH are the right descendants of A. Okay, clear students? So next we have calculated depth of a node or height of the node or degree of the node. So here height, depth or degree all are same. So that is nothing but the levels of the tree. So here from root the degree is, so from root the degree is 0 and BCD at level 1 and EFGH are at level 2 and IJK are level 3. Okay, clear? So those are the levels. Okay, so we see that here in this we see that the nodes, the height of the tree is nothing but the level. Okay, so that is at 0th level, the height is 0 and BCD is 1, EFGH is 2 and IJK are 3 at level 3. So what are subtrees? So subtrees are already know from A, B and C are the subtrees. For B, E and F are the subtrees. Okay. Okay, clear students? Okay. See here in this diagram, what is root? Root is A and edges are, we see that here edges, see in a tree data structure, the control link between any two nodes is called edge. So what is edge means? The connection between any two nodes is called as edge. Okay, already told you n number of nodes, there will be maximum n number of edges are there. So I already told the parent. So the node which is predecessor of any node is called as parent node, or any connection to that the parent has any connection or any child, we call it as a we call them as a parent. Okay. Then I already child the leaf nodes, we call it as child node. What are the sibling means? See here in a tree, the node which belongs to the same parent is called as sibling. I already told you. So what is leaf node? In a tree data structure, the node which does not have any child or any node with degree 0 is called as leaf node. Okay. Next, we coming to the internal nodes. The parent nodes are the node which has childs. We call it as a internal nodes. Okay. Next, move to degree of node. So in data structure, the total number of children of a node or number of subtrees of a node is called the degree. So here hello, okay. So level is nothing but the leveler height is same. So here A at 0 level, BC are at 1 level, D, F, G, H are at level 2 and I, J, K are at level 3. Okay. Next, C. So what is the path? Path is nothing but the sequence of nodes and edges from one node to another node is called the path. Okay, see here from A to B, B to E, E to J is one path. And A to C is C to G, G to K is one another path. And C to G, G to K is also another path. So path is nothing but the sequence of nodes and edges from one node to another is called the path. So what is subtree? So in a tree data structure, already each node from a node, each child from a node forms a subtree recursively. So here B and C are the subtrees of A, and C here from IJ or B, EIJ are the subtree. Okay, clear students, or any doubt? Anyone reply me? Write a message. They very important and easy concept. No need to write any program. In exam point of view, they may ask only theoretical regarding this unit. So you do not write any program for this. You cannot prepare any program. You cannot write any program for this unit. So just concentrate the only theoretical part. Just you have to write the concept, and it is very clear. Just concentrate on the concept. Okay, so here we have how we represent the tree. So tree can be represented in two ways, two methods, that is list representation and left child right sibling representation. So here tree represent list means linked list representation, or you can represent with left and right sibling representation also. Okay, so coming to the list representation, just draw the tree by using nodes that is present here. So how we represent this in linked form? Just you have to represent with the left link and right link, just like see list see the diagram here. So we have two nodes for representing the node with the data, and another for representing the only references, that is the next node address. So here we start with the with a node with the data from root node in the tree, that is a, then it has internal nodes, and is linked to any other node directly. So this process repeats for all the nodes in the tree. So here we have root node is there. So in root node we have three connections are there. That is B. You already know. Be a separate. I take another node, that is node contains here info and link. So here the B connection is there. So we connected B from info. Then and we have to, and another we have node, empty node is taken here. Then C is connected here, and we have another node is connected D. After we don't have any connection, so we have only see here in this connection, in this diagram. Here in this diagram, we have only A, B, C, D, three connections are there. We don't any connection, so we connect. We just by using linked representation, we can connect in this way. Okay, B, I told empty node connected. All these three are connected to A only. Then B has subpart. So B has sublinks is there, so I connected in this way. And B has sublinks is there, so I connected in this way. Okay, so just see here A, then B. So inside B we have E, and E has two K comma L, then comma F, comma C here C has only one part, that is G. Next we move to the D. So D has two subparts, that is H, and inside H there is M, and then after that come out I, J, then null. So here the root comes first and follows the list of subtree. See here data link 1, link 2, and so on, link K. So this is, we call it as a linked representation of the tree. We call it as a linked representation of a tree. So next we move to the left child sibling representation. So in this representation, we list with one type of node which consisting of three nodes, namely data field, left child and right child, which contains the address. Okay. So data field contains actually the data, and left field contains the address of the left child, and right field contains the address of the right child. So this is the graphical representation, data left cell, right cell. Okay. So in this representation, every node data field stores the actual value of that node. So if that node has left child, then the left reference field stores the address of the left child. Otherwise, it fills the address of the right cell. Okay, the same representation here. There are links, then you have to represent here. So here data is there, then left side and right side. So in this we have to see here. So here this is the tree. So representation of a tree, 2, 3. Okay. Here 2 tree is there. So this is the tree. So obtain the degree 2. So this is the don't know how much degrees it is. So represent so this is the normal tree we converted into binary tree. So binary tree means at most two children, two or two children. Okay. So this is the representative tree. So we can represent it into normal tree. Previously we see the tree. So for that we have to say that see the points that to obtain degree 2. Degree 2 tree representation, that is this type of representation you want. So what we have to do is rotate the right sibling pointers in the left child right sibling. Okay, how to rotate the right sibling pointers in the left child right sibling tree clockwise by 45 degrees. So you have to rotate the with 45 degrees. So in a degree 2 representation, that is the two childs of a node are referred as a left and right children. Okay, so just see the example, you can understand. So first I have to consider this one. So just rotate CGD right side 45 degrees. Then this moves this side, C comes up, and and for this you have to rotate. After that you have to rotate this one also downward. So here M, here this H comes there up, and this will come left and right. Okay. So in this way, how to consider the 2, 3. Okay. And tomorrow we will discuss about this, and tomorrow we will see some of the operations regarding this one. Okay. So far clear, students, or any doubt? So in this way, how to rotate the tree with 45 degrees. So that tree we call it as a binary tree. So what is a binary tree means? A tree contains at most two children. So in the previously here this is not in this is a tree, but it is not a binary tree. So binary tree contains only at most two children. So this is the binary tree. Okay, and tomorrow we will discuss tomorrow we will discuss about binary tree in depth and what are the operations performed in binary tree. We will discuss it tomorrow class. Okay. So far, any queries, students? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please write a message in chat box. Okay, today we end the session, and tomorrow we will discuss about the next problem, about the binary tree. Okay, thank you.